What is up, Dokkan player? Welcome back to the channel. It is your boy Blaze, and we are back with another Dokkan battle video. And today, before we start the video, of course, hope he's having a very good day today. So today, we're gonna go ahead and tackle the special pose mission, beaten with LR Piccolo, and I'm gonna show you guys how to actually do this event here or this mission. Because the special pose, I would say, is still pretty tricky. And overall, even with the extra stats, the Cell Max event doing this mission is still pretty difficult, but I've already done it with the Ginyu squad, I've already done it with Cooler, I've done it with the Gamma 1 and Gamma 2, so for this one here, it's going to be more if you haven't been able to do it with those type of team builds. And this one here is going to require you to actually bring here Gamma 2. You don't have to bring Gamma 1, as you guys can see here, I am bringing the free-to-play Gamma 1 and Gamma 2. And this is actually really important, and the reason why is because the trick to actually getting this done is actually getting Piccolo's transformation when you go into the Cell Max event. So the actual way, it took me a couple of tries, but I finally figured out how to actually get this done. You want to start your rotations with both Piccolo and Gamma 2, the AGL Gamma 2, on separate rotations. And the reason why is because Gamma 2 just does so much damage, it's actually kind of like annoying, right? Especially in the first couple of phases when you're trying to stack up. So the way you want to go is that you want to have Gamma 2 and LR Piccolo, the front Piccolo, on separate rotations on the first turn. And that's going to definitely help you get into the transformation. Now, there's a lot of LR Piccolos who are fully rainbowed, so it shouldn't be too difficult to actually find a LR Piccolo. Now, I did bring in Raccoon and Goldo, as well as, of course, your Ajo Captain Ginyu, because they can still do some damage if Cell actually ends up surviving LR Piccolo. Now again, you want to make sure that Gamma 2 and LR Piccolo are separate, and then you want to finish the first round with Gamma 2. And then when you go into the second stage, you want to make sure that you actually get pretty lucky, I would say, that Piccolo is stacking his attack and defense, or you want to make sure there's multiple attacks in the front, and you also want to try and give him an 18 key super if possible, or a 24 key super. Fortunately, in my situation, I got pretty lucky. We were able to get here an 18 key because Piccolo does provide an extra 2 key when he does actually get hit. So we are able to get the 18 key super. Gamma 1 and Gamma 2, the free-to-play, they're just really here to make sure that we are able to activate Piccolo's transformation once we actually kill Cell this phase here. So we do get the 18 key super. Again, these guys are fragile in this stage right here before they super, but after they super attack, Gamma 1 and Gamma 2, the free-to-play characters, are actually going to tank pretty well. But again, their main purpose is to make sure that we can activate LR Piccolo's transformation because they are part of superhero. So again, this is where we do a lot of damage, and fortunately, we actually don't get the double super, but Cell is mostly halfway. The free-to-play Gamma, who's fully rainbowed, actually can do multiple super attacks since we do have Gamma 1 on rotation. But I decided to float them off here, and then I decided to keep Gamma 1 because once we actually get the AGL Dokkan Fest Gamma 2 on rotations, he's going to be sharing almost every link with the free-to-play character of Gamma 1. So that is going to work in our favor. So now this is the part that's really, really important, is that we have to make sure that we kill Cell this phase, and this is why with the turn before, you want to make sure that you give Piccolo an 18 key super, and hopefully he's also fully stacked because he will do most of the damage here, and maybe Captain Ginyu is going to be a key role here. But if he doubles or triples super, you are guaranteed to actually kill this character. So again, this is really going to be based on RNG, but it's really, really important that you actually kill Cell on this phase, so you can actually go into turn 4 or turn 5, I should say, against the Tech Cell Max, and then you transform with LR Piccolo. Now, even though the Ginyu squad is not actually getting LR Piccolo's leader skill, they're still doing a lot of damage because of the extra boost for this category mission. Now, luckily, Ginyu does come in very clutch with the additional super, and then, of course, we actually start to turn, which is exactly what you want here, is to have LR Piccolo's transformation. Now, again, this is really crucial, and the reason why is because not only that, but Gamma 2, he isn't doing here multiple attacks here as well, just in case LR Piccolo is not able to do enough damage. So, you are going to need some RNG on orbs when it comes to this turn right about here. And also, if you're lucky, Piccolo can also transform for 3 turns. If he transfers from 3 turns, you should probably pretty much get GG's on this event here, because Piccolo does a lot of damage in his giant form, especially if you find a friend rainbowed. Fully max level 10 links, he's gonna do a lot of damage. And then basically we just you know, we take no damage whatsoever, and we're doing a lot to Piccolo. I mean, sorry, to Cell Max here. Again, you are gonna pray here that you maybe gonna get 3 turns, and maybe the orbs are also going to be in your favor. Piccolo, I still believe, still has his, actually no longer has the extra buff because this is turn 5, but he does have his high defense, which is pretty good here. So again, we actually get, you know, multiple super attacks against Cell, which is pretty good, and we're just shaving off that health bar. Like, look at this. This is just pretty much LR Piccolo owning Cell Max. But again, you do need to have your Gamma 2. The Dokkan has Gamma 2 because he is the leader for special pose, as well as movie heroes as well. So it's very important that you have your Gamma 2. Now, if you don't have Gamma 2, I guess maybe you can try and use Gotenks. But it's just that Piccolo is not going to get that extra buff from that leader skill, because he's actually not part of special pose. The special pose mission requires you to have a full team of special pose category units, but the friend does not count. So this is why LR Piccolo is just a god. So now at this phase right about here, I am making sure that at least I have enough orbs for next turn, just in case LR Piccolo decides not to just in case LR Piccolo decides not to give us one more turn of the giant form. So I was a bit kind of, you know, worried about it. So I want to make sure at least we can get a 12 key super with the LR Piccolo. At this point here, because of the physical stage with the Cell Max, Piccolo is almost fully built up, or is actually fully built up. So the only thing that we have to worry about, if Piccolo does not give us a third turn of the giant form, we do have to worry about a super attack. If we actually get supered after LR Piccolo supers, we're going to survive. But if it's before that, I don't think we would actually survive. So again, this run does require a little bit of RNG, but if you follow the strategy in the first part, or the first 2 stages, then you're pretty much, I would say, a good 80% of the time you're going to beat this mission and this event here as well. Because I really don't like the Cell Max event, because he's actually quite annoying, and the fact that the special pose category does so much damage, it actually does not give you enough time to actually stack. So there comes a situation where, of course, Piccolo did not give us a third turn of the giant form, and you can see we talk about almost more than half of his HP. So now we do have to rely here on Gamma 2. My Gamma 2 is only at 69%. I did have to use a Sensu Beam because he did lock our characters. So this almost could have been a no item run, but luckily there's no super attack. Again, Piccolo's at 7.5 or 7.2. We're just shy of the 18 key super, unfortunately. But we do some really good damage right about there. And now this is where Gamma 2 needs to come through with those crits and those additionals. So again, my Gamma is fully maxed out with 10 links, but he's only at 69%. We do definitely need to rely on the crits. And again, this is Gamma's, I believe, what, turn 2. So this is the part where he does actually multiple super attacks, since we only had him for 1 turn. So there goes attack number 2. We actually do get the beautiful crit, and then he comes with the additional super attack. Very, very clutch. And again, we have to crit here, because if he crits, then we win. If he doesn't crit, then we maybe survive, because Cell Max can still do a super attack, and then it's GG. So there we go. That is the special pose mission done with LR Piccolo. That's how you get it done. Shout out here to Darkling for the idea. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to hit the like button, sub for more videos, come down below. Hopefully this was actually able to help you guys out, and hopefully I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace!